This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
Checking the microphone. It's going good.
It is going good. It is the 6th of August, 2020. Thursday today. My name is Corey Winfield. Joining me in the studio once again, I feel privileged. This is 2 shows in a row. Marnie Liston. Marnie, hi.
Hi. Happy Thursday.
Yeah. Welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Today, a lot of things going on, and I'm excited, and I'm confused. I forget a lot, but I'm really excited, though. One of the things I want to mention is we officially are going forward with having a 217 Recovery app.
Yay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can still go listen on iHeartRadio. You can listen on Apple Podcasts. Feel free, Spotify, however you listen, you can continue to do that. Or you can download the 217 Recovery app.
So you can just go to the App Store.
Go to the App Store, go to the Play Store and Google, whatever.
Sweet.
Yeah. And I don't think there's going to be any games on there, but it seems like there should be.
Should I do it right now?
Well, you can't do it right now. I mean, we just started it today, and then they have to publish it through. So it'll take, I guess, maybe like a week or so for it to hit the Google Play Store, and I got to finish designing it too. So maybe about a week or so, but at least I can officially announce that yes, we will have an app.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. So that way, when Marnie and Anna and Jay they post their blogs, and when I post my blog, you'll get a notification on your phone. When we do new podcasts, you'll get a notification on your phone, and you can listen right there, right on your phone, through the app. Well, like I said, if you don't want to get the app, I don't know why you wouldn't, but it's going to be there for you. So
yeah, there's an app for that.
Yeah, there is an app for that, and looking forward to that. And then our transportation service that we've been trying to do, and not really trying to do, but we've been doing, just not as much as we would hoped. We have a plan for that now, and I think it's a really good plan. I sent it to Courtney, a good friend of the podcast. She does work with Skywood Recovery in Kalamazoo, or Augusta, just outside of Kalamazoo, and she's like, "Wow, that's good stuff, man." So she was digging it, and just got to do some reaching out. But I think that things are finally, hopefully, happening on that aspect. And we've been talking about it for a long time, but things are starting to kind of come around. And yesterday, I was trying to be productive, so I was being unproductive.
Again.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather have fun than do what I consider work. And so one thing that I do, and this has helped me tremendously, just kind of get out of myself for a minute, is make T-shirts. We don't actually make the physical T-shirt, but we make the designs and logos, and we put them on the shirts, and we give them to people. And it's something that, for me, it's creative, it's fun, it's time-consuming, and at the end of the day, you can finish it. There's a result. When you get done, boom, there it is. And normally I'll put the logo on a little crooked. I don't know what my problem is with that. It's very frustrating. I only do it to my shirts, though, which is really weird.
Each shirt is unique.
Yeah, and they're all mine. I told you, I'm just going to start putting it on the left boob. That way, it'll be right in the center. But no, at least it'll look that. I mean, I don't know. I get this big logo that's supposed to be in the center, and it's off about 3 inches. I'm like, how in the hell did I do that again? But anyway, I was designing some stuff, and I thought that picture that I took of my nephew, which if you've seen the video that we have, which if you haven't, you need to go check that out at 217recovery.com. It's my nephews and me talking about, I don't know if they're going to struggle with addiction. But anyway, one of the pictures is the picture I took with him, and you were there at the beach. And I asked him if he had peed in the lake, and he gave me a thumbs up. And I took the picture. And actually it was video, but I did take a picture of him too. And so I used that picture, and then I kind of reversed the saturation and the black and white and stuff like that, and so it kind of has his
silhouette
of him giving the thumbs up. And then I put, addiction doesn't discriminate against children. And I don't know where that came from or whatever, but last night I kind of woke up and that's all I could think about And then I started like envisioning like this billboard, which I don't think a billboard on the side of the road would be the best way to spend money to advertise to people. But, you know, that's one of the things that we want to do is to get the message out about recovery, is about the next generation coming up. You know, they don't have to face the same difficulties that I faced, that you faced. And I don't think I'm facing the difficulties that my grandfather would have had to face. You know, my grandfather, my Winfield grandfather, who I didn't even really know. It doesn't have to be such a deep, dark secret. You know, if someone wants help, they should get help. You know, if you cut your toe off and you go to the hospital to get help, people expect that. Well, why is it so different with somebody who's suffering from addiction? You know, they deserve help too. And we shouldn't have to, you know, well, I don't know, I might have to go to a meeting later. We don't have to hide it. We can just say, yeah, I'm going to a meeting later because I'm in recovery. I decided that I changed my life and I didn't want to live that way anymore. And I didn't know how, and it was hard to get out. But I'm out, I'm in recovery, things are going great. I donate my time and I do things for the community and for other people. I'm productive, you know, instead of, oh, yeah, well, old Clarence there, he's got them drug problems going on, and, you know, he just on that sauce. You know, it doesn't have to be that way. And, you know, for the younger generation, you know, we should be there for them and to teach them that it's okay. You know, it's okay to ask for help. And so I just kept laying all night last night just thinking, and, like, I really want to, like, talk to my nephews and see where, like, a 5-year-old's mind is. I mean, obviously they probably don't even know what addiction is, but I want to explain to them and, you know, just maybe get a little bit on video. And then I start thinking, well, we need to, like, produce a video for, like, kids. And of course with school, who knows what's going on with that? I guess some schools are probably going back like 100%. Some are like, oh, we're going to do online and go back. But one thing they're probably not doing is having assemblies.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to, we can't go up there and speak on stage in front of kids. So, well, what can we do? You know, how can we reach the kids? So I started thinking about, you know, Nate at Channel 9 and 10 here in Traverse City. And it's like, okay, well, he does video stuff. You know, like maybe we can reach the kids that way. And, you know, just the whole messaging of, you know, addiction doesn't discriminate against children, I think is a good one. And, you know, help us support that message and let's get the word out. And, you know, I think that could really help us in our efforts to, you know, receive donations. And this is what we're doing with your money. You know, we're making videos for kids and we're having fun with it. And we're playing the Baby Shark song at the beginning so we know they got their attention or whatever we need to do. But I don't know, just those kind of things are just what I was thinking about last night instead of sleeping. So I even woke you up. I was like, hey, this idea. And you're like, okay, let me go back to sleep. But
No, I think that's a great idea. Yeah. I remember, I think the last and only real introduction to quote unquote drugs was that This Is Your Brain.
yeah.
I think literally that's what just sticks out in my head.
Did you have the same guy with like curly hair?
You mean like actual in-person presentation? I'm sure not.
Oh, they didn't come to your school.
I guess we weren't cool
No,
as
you're
cool
too
as
busy at this
Coloma.
point. No, it didn't happen in your school.
No. No, I don't remember. But I know, I mean, we did have an assembly. I just can't remember.
The guy, he came to our class.
But the whole This Is Your Brain thing, I do remember that. That was a commercial, I think, too.
Oh, Nancy
TV.
Reagan. No, this guy, yeah, he came
Dare?
in. He had like a duck shirt or
Dare.
something.
That was a big thing. Dare to keep a kid off drugs. I don't even remember what that stands for, honestly. Do you?
I don't. People are like, wow.
I know. This is sad.
Drugs are really easy.
No, that's not even close. Anyway.
But yeah, so that guy, I mean, he came to our school and he was like curly hair, like a little perm. But see, I was a couple years older than you, so the perms were still in for dudes back then, I guess. And he came in and he was trying to tell a story about drugs and this and that. And I remember it was 4th grade. Mrs. Van Isinga, I think that was the teacher that I had. And we were just kind of like, all right, cool, man, nice shirt.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Drug abuse resistance education.
Someone approved that, huh?
Apparently so. I remember the T-shirts. They're like black with red letters.
That was like the only cool thing about it, but the fact that we couldn't remember it.
And I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah, even if I did, I wouldn't. So maybe I don't feel so bad. Maybe people listening are like, yeah, I have no idea what that meant either, man.
Yeah.
But the shirts are cool. Yeah, that's all you need to know. I met with Score today, and they're like, yeah, we don't know what this one guy is a new guy. They always say the same things and tell me this and that, and I'm just kind of like, okay, man, this is the same thing that you're telling me that other people have told me, but let me tell you that we've already done all that. But so I listened, and he's like, 217 recovery, I don't know what that means. I don't know. I was like, okay, we'll go to our website. You'll kind of understand maybe, but I don't know. I need to clean up the website, and especially for getting the app. So I kind of changed the website around a little bit. But yeah, maybe I do need to do a better job of explaining what 217 recovery means.
Yeah.
A little too late to change the name now, and
yeah, for sure.
And people can't understand what it means, and I don't know if they think it's an area code in Illinois. Well, they're wrong, but hey, at least they think it stands for something. Like, I just thought DARE stood for drugs are really easy. That's.
I figured it was not that, but
yeah,
I didn't know the answer, but now we do.
Yeah. But no, 217 was the room I was in. Last time in treatment, and just if this is the first time you've listened to the podcast, I'll just mention it real quick. I've been to treatment many times, and in this room 217 with Rob and Matt, we had a lot of great talks, and we had a lot of fun.
Sexual relationship.
No, none of that. A little late on that too, by the way. But no, we had a lot of fun in that room, and we talked about things, and that's when I really kind of clicked that. Yeah, like these are the things I need to work on with myself. It's not somebody else's fault. Someone else might be making me mad, but I'm letting myself be mad. And why am I mad? Why am I angry? Like what's really going on? And we would have some really good talks until Rob would fall asleep because he'd have Seroquel, and I've never seen so many people fall asleep, especially Rob, like in the middle of eating something, a sandwich. It didn't matter. He'd be and it just be on his chest. I'm like, bro, like you have a sandwich on your chest. Wake up. So then we would start saying stuff. And one time we were playing, I think, MFK, Marry, Beep, Kill, and I threw out like the most ridiculous for Rob. And I think they were all guys. And he like woke up and was like, what are you doing? That's not even... And Matt and I laughed so hard because like he was dead to the world until I mentioned that to him. And he had to pick one for each category. And yeah, he flew up out of bed. Like, wait, hold on. No. I'm like, all right, we're just going to pick them for you. So, yeah. So that's a little bit about 217, where that comes from. Then recovery is obviously something that we're in, and we're trying to promote fun in recovery and just being in recovery, not having to hide from it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're a little early on the podcast today. Because,
I know. I'm not prepared. Well, not that we're ever really prepared, but it was just like it's bright outside, middle of the day. Can't really recap the day because it's not even over yet. But got exciting plans with my family tonight. We're going to dinner. My mom's. Yeah. I'm not going out to dinner, but we're going to have a themed potluck every Thursday.
Every Thursday?
Every Thursday. Didn't I tell you that?
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, we are.
I think I'm supposed to work Thursdays now. I'm supposed to.
Is that how I get you to work? That was a joke, kind of. No, but we're having Italian food tonight, so we're making lasagna. It's going to be good. My sister's a vegetarian, so... Yeah, there's actually some pretty good stuff that I've figured out you can make that's a vegetarian that I wouldn't have expected.
Well, I know something that...
Sexual relationship.
What?
Ugh, God. Anyway.
I didn't hit that. So, yeah.